Every game day you see the Furman team coming out of a tunnel, coming out of a bunch of steam, having a great time. But I think that as a student body, people need to know what we do as Furman football players on an everyday basis. The sights we see, the places we go, and I think that's important. So I'm going to show y'all what we see on an average day. Well, here is Timmons. This is our football arena. This is where we go into, and every day we go in here to do different stuff and meet with the coaches, watch film, go to meetings. It's a long day. This is a long day, and this is where it starts. We walk in these doors, and we know we're going to be here for quite a while, and it's tough to do that. And as a football player, we've gotten used to that over years. Coming into these hallways, there are different things lining the walls. The coaches' offices are lining the walls, and on here you can see there are poster boards where we have player of the games on these posters, and these players stepped it up each game, and they get their images on the wall. That's important to them. It's important to the team to see that. Hopefully one day I'll have my post on the wall. Maybe I'll make some plays or something like that. And here we have different paints on the wall. Just to show what Furman's all about. To tell the players what we want to focus on every day. Here it says honor and has Sir Paladin on it, which is our mascot that leads us in every game. And moving on, we have another painting of our football team. This is about from 2 years ago. So as you can see, it was just done. I want to say, last year just finished. So it looks nice. Has some of the players on it, some old players, some players still on the team. So the different paintings like that are lining the walls everywhere. It's fun. It's great to see that. You kind of get hyped up when you see it. And right here, as you can see, we have the weight room. You don't want to be in there at all costs. It's a tough place to be. Black and white, you don't want to be there. If you got to wake up every morning, early in the morning, Sundays, Wednesdays, go in there and lift weights. It hurts you. It hurts to do that. But we have different inspirational messages on the wall to help us, get through that. To help us, say, hey, we got to keep pushing. Like this right here, commitment. This was also done recently, and right here, it shows you that we have to have commitment, have a dedication to be a Furman football player, and that is important for the team. All kinds of paintings like that are lining the wall, and every one of them kind of have a different message for us. Right here is a training room. This is where we heal up. This is where we, patch up our boo-boos and patch up our hurts and cuts. This is what we look at, and this is what we go into. And our head trainer Craig helps us out. He stretches us out. He kind of gives us, different material to help us get ready for practice. And over there is the taping tables. This is where we get our ankles taped and get our wrists taped. A bunch of the players just sit up on the table, call Craig over there, say, hey man, tape my ankles, and he does that for us. So that's great for him. We can't take that for granted. That helps us out a lot. And coming in here, this is where our locker room is. This is the outside door. It says finish the drill on the top because we want to finish the drill. We want to finish what we started. That's the point of our season. That's the point of the team. We want to start something. We want to finish it. We want to give it 100% effort, and that is important. Going into the locker room, you have different stuff you see. You really can't show you too much. I don't want to show you guys anything you didn't want to see on TV. But right here, this is our equipment room, and has a Furman Football Paladin sign on it. It's closed right now, of course, but when it's open, Tim will be back there, polishing our helmets, giving us cleats, different stuff like that. And that's what we go to. We want that stuff to happen. This is just our locker room. This is our locker room. This is how our lockers look. Next year we're gonna have a whole new locker room built by the stadium, but right now we're dealing with what we have, and this is what we have. Our lockers are kind of assigned by number. Everybody's lined up by their number, and everybody just kind of hangs out, talks to each other. Right here everybody's kind of talking, everybody's kind of chilling. This is it's actually right before game day, so you have different people kind of listening to music, different people kind of taping up, getting ready, getting their minds right. This is what happens, on a game day. Everybody wants to get ready. Everybody wants to get in their zone. That's important to them. So, everybody here is, just getting ready. I think this right here is just another day in the locker room. Everybody, we got 3 TVs in the locker room actually that we look at, and they're at each corner of the locker room, and we we try to get in there and watch maybe NFL game on or college game on, or maybe sometimes we have the news on. So it depends on what everybody wants to watch. Everybody can have their own little choice. And again, another picture of just everybody kind of hanging out. Another game day picture actually. As you see, the jerseys are on the lockers hanging out. So, this is right before a game, right before getting ready. Everybody kind of putting their uniform together, getting their minds right, talking to each other, see what they're going to do during the game. Everybody kind of talking about trash. Everybody making up stats, saying what they're going to do. Everybody likes to do that. Well, here's just a random picture of my laundry. After a long day of practice, you want to get your stuff clean, and you gotta get it together. You gotta put it on a loop, get it in the laundry bin, and Tim takes care of that. So this is what I'm gonna show y'all. We do clean ourselves. We are clean. We're not dirty in our locker room. We do try to keep ourselves up to task. And right here is my locker. Austin Williams, number 19. This is me. My locker is kind of messy, so I didn't want to show y'all a little too much. Especially underneath it, it's kind of not really up to par. So that's my helmet on, my cleats. All right, got my name tag on top. And right here is just my game jersey. I think this was the whiteout game, I want to say, and this was the game jersey for that game. And our white jerseys, I just want to show you guys what our jerseys look like in our locker room, kind of what we do to get ready for the game, and what we wear, and what we try to look like. We try to look good. Everybody wants to put on the headbands and the wristbands and the new cleats and all that. I try to go out there. I try to look good too. I like to have my best uniform on. I like to have my cleats right, have my socks right, have my gloves right. You want to look good, but they say you look good, you play good. And of course, being at my locker, I want to play good, so I have to look good. That's very important to a football player. And coming out of our locker room, after every game, before every game, actually, we have a paladin walk. And during the paladin walk, we walk down, we high five people's hands, kids, kind of parents, they all line up and shake our hands and say, go Furman, go Paladin. And when we get there, we tap their statue, and that's kind of a sign of respect, kind of a sign of tradition at Furman that we do. I've been doing that every year since I got here, and that's kind of important to Furman and to the fans. And this is where we come down, to go to the locker room. This is the stairs we go down. I want to show y'all how kind of like the path we walk down, kind of right behind Paladin Stadium. We walk down and go around to our locker room. And this right here is our Paladin Stadium. This is where we play our games, where we win our games, our heartbreaks, our exciting moments and our low moments. But it's been a fun season. It's been a tough season, but we're going to continue to play, continue to have fun, and continue to give y'all updates on what's going on and what's happening. So that's it. Thanks.